Hey guys, today's video is about how to create an offset path effect in Affinity Designer, as you can see right here. And we're using Affinity Designer version 2 for this, starting with a new clean document. And first of all, you need a starting shape or object. For example, we're using a rectangle like this one, and you need to copy this object first. So we are using Command C to copy and Command V to paste, Control C, Control V if you're a Windows user. And we can now make one of the objects invisible because we don't need it right now. Selecting the other one and going to the contour tool right here. And by holding your mouse now and moving, you can create an outside contour or inside. You can also use the window up here, so minus to the inside, for example, minus 20, and a plus to the outside, so plus 30, for example, like this. And you can also select the contour type, for example, round joints, metre joints, or bevel joints. We want to go with metre joints. After that, make sure to click on Bake Appearance to have it as a curve. So you have the outside nodes, move it underneath your starting object, for example, this rectangle, and we could now change the color to have our offset path effect. You could also use a text, for example, for this. So we're using the text tool right here. So we're clicking on this artistic text tool, clicking on our display and writing Affinity. Selecting, moving to the middle, we now need to copy and paste again. So Command C, Command V, Control C, Control V for Windows users, and selecting the one object of the two, and going to the contour tool again and going to radius, for example, 30, and we want the metre joints again. And for example, we could also go with 25 to have these cool spaces between. Click on Bake Appearance to have it as a curve, move it underneath our text, and now we could make the text another color or cut it out, for example, if we also convert this to curves and use the Boolean operations. And that way we can create a cool offset path effect for text. And if you want to create offset path like here, so with objects or forms that have a transparent filling somewhere, for example, a donut shape, you have to do one more step in between. So we are going to select this one, deleting, and creating with this shape tool on this little corner, clicking on donut tool, holding down shift to create a donut, moving this in a little bit to make it smaller, making the donut red, and moving in the middle of our screen by having snapping activated. Now we need to copy and paste again. And we need to copy and paste again. So we have 3 copies of our object. Now take one copy to create the outside path, the offset path we want. For example, like 50 pixels. We can make this a little blue, for example. Now we need the one inside path. We need to convert to curves. So we click here, we click convert to curves, and we go to the node tool right here, or click A on our keyboard, and we are selecting all of the nodes inside and deleting them. We need to click Bake Appearance here, of course, first. I've missed that. And now we need to move this one above this curve, selecting both by holding down Command or Control and clicking Subtract to only have this outside path. By making this invisible, we see we now only have this offset path outside, and then we can use our third copy we had to have the offset path effect. So we could, for example, make this one white, let this one in this blue color, and make the background black, and we see we have our offset path effect. And yeah, that's gonna do for today's video. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully see you in the next video, and bye.